Hello everybody,
Howdy!
Wild Bill for America here. Thank you for watching. Now normally I wear a U.S. Marshals star on my shirt as a salute to my former profession.
Oh, you mean like this one? Only $9.99 from Amazon, while stocks last.
But today I am proudly wearing an English Defense League pin in honor of the men and women of courage.
That's right, courage. Let's show everyone how courageous the EDL are. Okay, so here we have the EDL on a protest march, those brave souls. And oh, what's happening now? Oh, they've started smashing the place up. Well, in their defense, the building was looking at them funny, and I believe it was also made of brown brick, so they really had no choice. Look at these brave, courageous souls telling everybody to wake up to the tyranny that England is under. And what's happening now? Yes, I believe everyone is so in awe of these people that they can't even stay in the same room as them. Okay, here's another EDL protest march, and oh dear, our policeman's fallen over. Well, I'm sure some brave EDL member or two will start to pick him up. Oh, no, they've started beating the shit out of him. How brave these men are. Obviously, this policeman was part of the stealth jihad. In fact, I think just beforehand, he was talking about how his wife's sister's third cousin was Muslim.
Who are standing virtually alone against an oppressive Islamic invasion of their nation.
An Islamic invasion? Oh no! Oh, wait. Only 3% of people in England are Muslim. False alarm, everyone. False alarm, everyone. False alarm, everyone. We don't have to worry about the Muslims. They're only 3% of the population.
Islam is dedicated to overthrowing the West and forcing everyone to live under their primitive law.
Well, I've got to give Bill some respect here, because this one is actually correct. These people, they won't stop until we're all a gigantic theocracy. They're already passing bills massively restricting abortion rights in America. They're vehemently opposed to gay rights, have a blatant disregard for church and state, and they're trying to impose their own religious views on everyone else. Oh, wait, no, that's the Christian right-wing politicians in America. Guess you don't have a problem with them, huh? Funny how you don't make videos about them.
In the vicinity of Paris, France, there are over 70 neighborhoods where the French police dare not go because of Islamic mobs. Now, to me, as an American lawman,
well,
that is a challenge that cannot go unanswered. The French police need to raid every one of those neighborhoods using whatever force is necessary. Those mosques need to be shut down and searched for evidence of terrorist materials.
Yeah, raid neighborhoods. Let's search mosques with no evidence. That's this American's way. Fuck them rats and innocent until proven guilty shit. Yeehaw!
Now this is what happens when Western nations allow what they think is moderate Muslims to immigrate. Moderate Islam paves the way for violent Islam.
Well, I can't argue with logic like that, except that moderate Christianity leads to bombing abortion clinics. But no, I'm sure he's not that stupid to fall into such an easy trap.
Thank God for the English Defense League. They are showing their courage as they stand alone against the same kind of Islamic onslaught in their towns. Now, not only are they battling radical Islam,
and battling Muslim women and children, and police officers,
they're also fighting against outrageously unfair media bias that portrays the EDL as a bunch of thugs. How unfair.
Now, where would they get an idea like that? Let's have a look. Arrests at EDL demonstrations. Dudley, 17th of July 2010, 20 arrests. Bradford, 28th of August 2010, 13 arrests. Leicester, 9th of October 2010, 13 arrests. Nuneaton, 27th of October 2010, 8 arrests. Preston, 27th of November 2010, 14 arrests. Peterborough, 11th of December 2010, 5 arrests. And those are only the arrests that happened on the day. And this only goes up until the end of 2010. But really, I have no idea where they would get such a obviously fallacious claim from. I wanted to leave this particular part of his video for the end because it's a good way to leave this video. And it's when he says this.
My dad fought side by side with the British in World War II, and I am proud to follow in his footsteps to stand with the Brits who are once again fighting fascism to save their country. My dad parachuted into Normandy in World War II to fight for France, and there are still 64,000 American troops buried in France after giving their lives for the cause. It makes me mad to watch the French government handing their nation over to fascism without even putting up a fight.
Fascism? Do you even know what that means? Now, I know why you're using it, because you want to equate Muslim immigration with the spread of Nazism. Real classy move there, by the way. But you better look at your own side before you start slinging insults at this intangible Muslim threat. Look at these pictures. I'll leave links to these videos in the below bar. These are pictures taken from various EDL marches, and as you can see, it shows members of the EDL using the Nazi salute. Are you okay with this? Are you okay with supporting a group with Nazi sympathies? You seem very proud about your father fighting against the Nazis during World War II, and so you should be. Do you think he would be proud to see you side with the same kind of people he risked his life fighting for? I would contend that he would be on the same side as the people who opposed the EDL, for he knew the true face of fascism, and it wasn't a bunch of people emigrating and wanting to live in another country and practice their religion. You're so far away from these men, both in an intelligence and in a mental strength way, that it's not even funny. They fought for the freedom of everyone, and that means Muslims too, you daft twats. Muslims helped defeat the Nazis, they were in the army as well, and now you're promoting a group with racist and Nazi ideals. How ironic. You're nothing but a bitter, twisted old man who was bought into the lies of right-wing propaganda looking for another boogeyman. You've expanded a minority of people who do pose a real-world problem, I'm not saying they don't, to a population of 1.5 billion who, according to you, want to wreak havoc on the world. If you saw the kind of real fascism your father saw, I think you'd run away crying. Evidently, you don't even know what's going on in your own fucking country. That or you just don't care. What makes you think you know what's going on in Europe, a continent where you probably couldn't even place on a map? You're pathetic.